going forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Steelers. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
Makes the score, Steelers.
What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Headed left, buying time. Now he takes off. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Steelers 45-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Williams rushed to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run here with Swift. They'll push forward here down to about the 27. Kyle Duggar there to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run for the 1st time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth 1st half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. On 3rd down, it's Williams. Taking off, we'll try to get there. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
It's 4th down.
Here's Williams now to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Bears have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Wide open, middle of the field, he's got his receiver. And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers will go up by 7. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Williams trying to get his guys set quickly. On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. Kaiser White able to make the tackle. They'll run with Pacheco. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Here's a 3rd and 10.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and
working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Flush to his right. Going up top. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Bears.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Steelers. 1st down.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will open up a 6-point lead. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Now Gainwell. He's taken down but just shy of midfield. They'll get 11 there, and that That's a quick first down.
The Steelers first down.
Here's Gainwell. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. He's done his man, complete to Johnson. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
For a Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 7.
They'll run with Johnson. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
This one intercepted. It's the linebacker. And now he loses the football. And it looks like the offense is going to come up with this one. Wow, nearly a disaster. They get it back just outside their goal line.
Steelers will line up for the 2-point.
The shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. He's turned a number of those into big plays. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On the bootleg, it's Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20s.
And the Steelers
First down for Aaron. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he will get into the end zone. Sky Moore. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That touchdown, number 1 for him on the year. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Williams. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
A loss of 2 yards. It's fourth down.
Fourth down, Fields. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. They'll look to pick up the pace.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
They go play action with Fields. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Chicago.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
319,
A handoff to Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Now a second down throw for Fields. He keeps it himself.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
At the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Up a third down and 18.
Here we go.
Now, Fields escaping to his left. He'll try to run for it. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. Winds up no good.
From the 42 now, here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Third down and 3.
It's third down and 4.
319.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he will score. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers. So that's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead.
Bears 36.
Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10.
Here we go. 319. Get to that. Set high.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. To throw is Fields. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. Whoa, and he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Steeler first down. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Probably see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
At the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Now Rodgers. That's caught. Right side. It's Freiermuth. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
16 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Here's a run. Oh, making guys miss. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Fields. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
18. And the Bears first down.
They'll try to run with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he's into the end zone yet again. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Bears are able to edge a bit closer.
Bears 14 29.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. Rodgers to throw. There's a short one caught by Farmer. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Johnson. Good running inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. They are pouring it on. Touchdown, Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers tack on one more to their lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Here we go.
It leads to 2nd
down. It's Fields. He's going to look downfield once again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Moving left. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Bears.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. He's going to look for the home run ball. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. He's going to try it here again. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Pushed out to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Time up. Go.
1st down. Fields. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Fields. And he'll take it on in. Roshan Johnson. Touchdown, Bears. Extra point attempt to come here. And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. And certainly some optimism that this is the end. This is the week they're going to put it all together and end that long losing streak. They are not home yet. They are in control here in the fourth.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a box beat.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes third down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he will have the Steelers first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The master of play action, Rodgers. He's across midfield. And he will score again. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much in.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bears offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Fields. That's caught by Puka. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
Here we go.
Play action now for Fields. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Now he'll run it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Here we go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Off he goes, and he will get into the end zone. Justin Fields, touchdown Chicago. Decision is made. The offense will stay out there. Go for 2. Pacheco going to try it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And they were able to run up a big point total here, higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance.